Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel and into another grocery pickup. I went and picked up my groceries today, so I'm going to share with you guys what I bought and what's on the meal plan for this week. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. We'd love to have you as part of our family here on YouTube. And for those of you guys who keep coming back, thank you so much for all your love and support. It really does mean the world to me. My name is Sue. In case you don't know, I am a mom and a wife. I work full-time. I have 3 boys and a husband. My boys range from 18 to 7. So I'm going to turn you guys around and share with you guys what I picked up this week for grocery pickup. Also a little tidbit about me. I am following the Weight Watchers WW Blue plan. And so I'm going to share with you guys as many points as I can throughout all this haul that I have. And I do buy stuff for me, and I don't make my family are very active people. I'm trying to lose about 20 pounds. They don't need to. So you're going to see a mixture of all the different types of things that I buy for my family and I buy for myself for the week. So I'm going to turn you guys around and share with you guys what I got. Okay. First thing, I have 2 cases of water over there, and disregard all of this. We're in the process of moving and packing, and I got a case of Gatorade on top of that cooler over there. I did spend $127 at Walmart this week. I'm gonna share with you why. The 2 cases of water and the Gatorade alone is $20 of that. So if you take away those 2 things, I've really only spent like $100 on actual food. We are sports people. All 3 of my kids play sports. 2 out of the 3 of them play both baseball and football, and the other one is football and wrestling. So we have stock in Gatorade, okay? And plus we live in rural Missouri. It's hot in Missouri, in case you guys don't know. The Midwest is awfully hot. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump right in. First thing, they sent me this goodie bag, and we will go over that here towards the end, I guess, so I can get through all of this fun stuff here on the table. If you guys watched my last week's grocery haul, I do a grocery haul every single week. They're always on Tuesday, in case you guys don't know. If you want to go back and look at last week's grocery haul, I do have a playlist, and that playlist is called Meal Plan. So if you're interested in grocery hauls and you want to see what we've been eating in my house, go just check out that playlist. First things first, I got me some mini cucumbers. Last week in my grocery haul, I went ahead and got some Greek yogurt and some ranch packet mix so that I can make my own like ranch dip. So this week I meant to go to I bought the stuff to make ranch dip last week in the hopes that I would get to go to our local Mennonite store or farmer's market store, but I didn't get the opportunity to go last week. I probably won't have the opportunity to go this week, although I would like to go and get a yellow watermelon. So if I can get out there, I will. If I can't, then I'll just eat up these vegetables here that we have on the table that I'm going to share with you guys. So I got these mini cucumbers. I like these. I can just eat these whole. I like them because I don't have to, you know, peel them and cut them and all that fun stuff. So literally I can just dip the cucumber in the ranch and just take a bite out of the cucumber. They're not that big if you guys have never eaten these. They're about, I don't know, 4 inches long, maybe pushing it. So I got me a package of those. I got some celery again, just to have fresh veggies to snack on. I got this big old bag of green grapes, and I'm so excited. I'm always leery of buying grapes and bananas at the grocery pickup, and the reason why I say that is because I am a particular individual when it comes to grapes. I like them firm. I like my bananas green. So I'm always leery, but then, you know, I think to myself, do I want to go in the store just to pick out the grapes and the bananas? So I risk it, and so far I've been pleasantly surprised in the way that they have picked my produce. So I really have no complaints there. This is the third or 4th time that I've done grocery pickup. I've done it 3 times here in my local town, and last week I went to Farmington, which is about, I don't know, 30 minutes from my house, to pick up there because my store doesn't carry Laughing Cow cheese. So I was out of Laughing Cow cheese, so I drove all the way 30 miles away just to get that cheese and grocery pickup. It's a whole thing. If you haven't seen it, watch last week's grocery pickup. I got some yellow potatoes. I really enjoy these yellow potatoes because I don't have to peel them, and it makes my life a little bit easier, especially when I get home from work at 5 o'clock and then I'm trying to get dinner ready before we go to sports so that we can eat the dinner whenever we get back from sports. And these are just a really quick cook, and you don't have to peel them, you don't have to prep them other than wash them off a little bit. So I have changed my love of potatoes to these yellow potatoes. I prefer the little mini ones. These are the bigger ones, but that's okay. They didn't have the mini ones whenever I placed my order. Pizza Pringles for the boys. I picked up some of these sweet to the point peppers. And I'll be honest, I've never tried these, and I just wanted to give them a try with my ranch dip, so I went ahead and picked those up. We got a thing of grape jelly down here. My husband requested meatball subs, so I need grape jelly for the meatball subs, and I didn't, when I placed my order, I was laying in bed getting ready to go to sleep, and I wasn't getting up out of the bed to go and check my grape jelly status in my refrigerator, so I just went ahead and picked up another one because it'll get eaten either way. Because my husband, the only sandwich that he will eat is a peanut butter and jelly or a bologna sandwich. He doesn't like ham, he doesn't like roast beef, no turkey, nothing like that. We go to Subway, he's getting a meatball sub. That's the way he rolls. So I know that will get eaten. Also, if you're following Weight Watchers, all of these are 0 points. All these veggies and fruits and stuff are 0 points. That's why I haven't been telling you. I believe, let me grab my phone. My family also wanted tacos and burritos. If you guys seen last week's haul, I picked up some burrito shells that I will be using that are worth like 2 points, the Olay, and some of them are worth 1 point. Let me get into my Weight Watchers app here. But I like hard tacos as well. And surprisingly, if I can get to my Weight Watchers app, surprisingly, these stand-in stuffed tacos are not that bad in points. You can have 2 of these for 4 points, 2 shells for 4 points. So I normally, when we do tacos and burritos, I normally have 1 burrito and 2 tacos. And my burrito shells are like a point a piece. So, you know, 5 points for your shells is not that bad, because then all you really have to do is add your meat points in there. I usually don't put anything but lettuce and tomato, which are 0 points, and then I have fat-free cheese, and I really don't go heavy on the cheese. So if it's a point of cheese, then I usually do account for that, but probably I'm eating less cheese, I don't need to count that point. But you know, I always like to overdo my points instead of underdo them. That's just the way I roll. We have Doritos there for the boys. We have taco seasoning packets for the burritos. We got regular tortilla shells for the burritos. Another thing about the rest of my family is nobody else likes hard tacos. So there's that. We are going to be having steamed vegetables, and they didn't have the normal smoked sausage that I buy. So I thought I would just try these. I've never eaten these before. And when we have steamed vegetables, I normally do not eat very much of the sausage because it's high in points. One link of this is 6 points, however. So if you had, you know, all your vegetables, you would have to account for your potato, because in our steamed vegetables we do carrots, we do cauliflower, broccoli, potatoes, smoked sausage, and did I say carrots? Normally I do cabbage. They didn't have any cabbage available for me to buy. So if I have time, I will have my husband, if I have time, I'll have my husband go into the store and get the cabbage. Or if he has time, I'll make him go get cabbage is what I should have said. Your cabbage, your cauliflower, your broccoli, and your carrots are all going to be 0 points. So this is actually, even if you had one link, that's a pretty good size link for 6 points. So even if you had one link, and if you had like, I usually do, I could probably have 2 links the way that I do my meals, because I usually do a shake for breakfast, and here recently I haven't been doing protein, I just been doing greens. Greens and collagen shake in the morning time. Actually, I don't take it in the morning, I really take it at noon because I fast until noon, but for me, noon is breakfast. But I usually do like a 5 or 6 point lunch. So then that gives me a whole bunch of extra points. That gives me like, you know, 16, 17 points in the evening time. So I could technically eat 2 of these with all of my other vegetables and still stay on track if that is what I was planning for dinner that night. I probably wouldn't. I probably would just eat 1 and call it good. But we're going to give these a try. Like I said, let me know in the comments down below if you've ever had these. We've never eaten these, so I'm not 100% sure on what we're rolling with there. I did get also, I try to always get the lean ground beef. I believe that this is 93.7, and this is the lowest point ground beef that you can get. Let me see if it'll scan. Sometimes I can't get the hamburger stuff to scan very well. This is for 4 ounces, you could have 4 points. So, you can have 4 ounces for 4 points, I should say. I really always try to get the leanest ground beef that the store has available. This is, I do believe they have a 97% lean ground beef. And I might have actually ordered that 97, but they gave me 93. I'll have to go in there and look at it. Because if they have the 97, then that's what I usually get. So either they didn't have the 97 when I put my order in, or they made a mistake there. So anyway, we got that for the tacos and burritos. We got a can of fat-free refried beans. I'm not sure what the points are on this. I do use this on my burrito, but I use very little, like maybe a tablespoon. What? Hold on. I try to do this one-handed, so you guys got to bear with me. On my last grocery haul video, these are 0 points for a half a cup, so that's good. I won't have to worry about tracking that. On my last video, when I started talking about Weight Watchers points, a lot of you guys were really thankful that I went through and got the points on some of this stuff here. So I am going to continue to try and get that done for you. We picked up raspberries, but they kind of look a little nasty on the bottom. I'm in the process also of making a vlog video today, so I'll be going through and prepping all these veggies and fruits and stuff for the boys this coming up week. We got blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries down there, as well as bananas back there, which they're not as green as I like them, but I'm not complaining, they'll do. And then I love these guys. These are 0 points, smart points, and they are so good. But if you're watching your salt intake, I wouldn't recommend eating these. So I did pick up 3 of them. And a lot of times this is part of my lunch that I take to work with me. And if I don't eat it at lunchtime, I'll snack on it in the afternoon. Here are some water enhancers. These are for my husband. This is the one that he likes. And then I just got a couple cans of tuna and water. Sometimes I just get a hankering for tuna salad. And tuna is 0 points. Is legit obsessed with hot sauces, so he asked me for sriracha, so I picked him up some. We got the light mayo. Light mayo is not bad in points. Like when I'm making egg salad or tuna salad, I usually only need to use about a tablespoon my preference, or deviled eggs or something like that. 1 tablespoon is 1 point. So I'm a mayonnaise kind of person. If you guys have been around long enough, you know mayonnaise and potatoes are my jam. Not necessarily together, obviously, but I prefer anything with mayonnaise on it. I have trained myself to go with light mayonnaise now. We do have regular mayonnaise in the refrigerator for the kids and the boys and whatnot, if they want it, but I have trained myself to only use light mayonnaise. I needed ketchup, so there's the ketchup. We got some brown sugar baked beans here. This is not something that I will probably eat, but let me just get you a point in case you're interested. A half a cup of these are like 6 points, so and it's probably because of all the sugar and stuff in it, but I don't eat meatballs either, so I figured the boys could have the baked beans with the meatballs and like some mac and cheese or something, but I don't like meatballs, so I will just cook me something different or have leftovers of, say, steamed vegetables or something like that. We got carrots, baby carrots, of course 0 smart points. Steamed vegetables. I was going to pick up like the whole cauliflower head and the whole the broccoli heads and stuff, but I just decided to go with already pre-chopped stuff this time, only because I know that I'm not going to have a lot of time this coming up week, so I just went with what I know. You could, the thing that I like about these things is that you can steam this stuff in the microwave if you want to. I won't. We roast our steamed vegetables, so, well, we don't really roast them. I sometimes do them in the Instapot, steaming them in the Instapot. Sometimes I just put them in baking, or like in Pyrex dishes, like a clear cake pan, and put aluminum foil on it and poke holes in my aluminum foil and steam them that way. We got some Roma tomatoes for the tacos. We got some lettuce for the tacos, plus sandwiches. I do believe that my kids still have lunch meat and stuff in there. Of course, sour cream for tacos and burritos. Sour cream is one of those things. I've trained myself to go with the light mayonnaise, but sour cream is one of those things that I don't like the flavor of the... That's 3 points for 2 tablespoons, which is really all that I would need if I'm going to use the sour cream. But I do not like the flavor of the light sour cream. Like, I can't bring myself to like it. I've tried and tried and tried. Can't do it. We got a whole, about 4 little frozen pizzas. My kids like having those for lunch. They know how to cook it. It's easy for them. This was a substitution. I like getting the center cut bacon because 1 slice of bacon is 1 point. These are 2 slices, or 1 slice is 2 points because it's the thick cut bacon, but they substituted it. So I'll just have to keep that in mind. A lot of times, like when they're having meatballs or chicken patties or something like that, I'll just make me a little breakfast, you know what I mean? Mozzarella cheese for those meatballs. So that's that. I do like the flavor of the thick cut bacon over the center cut bacon. I just go with center cut because it's less in points. And you can have more of it, and a girl likes bacon, you know what I mean? My family also requested chicken patties, so we got chicken patties. Again, this is something that I will not eat, but even if I wasn't on Weight Watchers, I still wouldn't eat that. That's not something that I can bring myself to eat. I don't know why. Processed meats like this and meatballs and stuff like that, I just can't. Like, I cannot do it. It's like I can't eat anything off of the bone either. Like, I have to have chicken breasts. I have to have steak without the bone on it. Pork chops without the bone. I just cannot. I cannot do it. So we got some ice cream sandwiches for my husband. Those are his favorite. And I got these for me. These are Outshine No Sugar Added Black Cherry, Strawberry, Kiwi, and Mixed Berry. I've never tried these before. And a lot of times my youngest child will get these Popsicles 8, the no sugar free ones, even before I can do it. Let me see what these points are. I think they're 1. Yep, One popsicle is 1 point. So if you were in the hankering for something, some kind of ice cream, which sometimes I get in that mood, I'll just pull one of these out and I'll have it. I came across this macaroni and cheese, the Cheetos mac and cheese. I thought it was cute, so I picked up a couple boxes for my family to try whenever we're having the chicken patties or the meatballs or whatever they decide that they want it. And then of course we got the Reese's Puffs and the Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal bars, and those are 4 points a piece. So that's not bad if you're needing a sweet tooth. My family normally gets those 8. I don't think I've even tried them yet, but they are 4 points. I originally bought them because they were low in points, and then I scanned something in the store and it told me it was 10 points, which I thought it was that one, but then one of you guys told me that it wasn't actually 10 points, it was 4 points. So I don't know what I scanned that day to make me think that it was 10 points, but it wasn't these. So just to clarify, 4 points for both of those each. And yeah, so that is the majority of everything. Oh, and I got a loaf of bread back there. I still have my 45 calorie bread. There is that. I didn't need that. I had burrito shells. I didn't need that. So there's that. I also still have the frozen chicken, and I also have burgers in my freezer. So we'll be try to get through those this week if we possibly can. We will see. I'm going to clear some of this off, and then I'm going to go over this goodie bag with you guys. Alright, so the only thing I have left on this table is the stuff that I need to prep for. I like to get everything cleaned up and put in containers so that I don't have to worry about doing that. You know, a lot of times my kids are big enough that they just go in the refrigerator and pull out certain things and snack on them. Especially my youngest one. He will literally just go in and get the blueberries and sit down at the table and eat half a container of blueberries if he wants to, or raspberries or strawberries. So I like to go ahead and get those cleaned up and put in containers with like some paper towels so they absorb the moisture, so that he can reach in whenever he wants to get any of these things out to eat them. So I'm leaving those out so I can get them all prepped. And I like to, even though these are supposed to be pre-washed, I still take them out and wash them. I know, it's weird. So inside of my goodie bag, this is the second time that I've gotten a goodie bag. So I don't know if they do like a certain every 3 or 4 times you go, they give you one, or if it's just specific to the store running them or whatever. I'm not sure. But I got the last one I got, some of these Unstoppables. I love these. I put these everywhere. Sometimes I put them in little sachet packets and put them in the drawers, in the closets. Sometimes I even put these in my Scentsy warmer and melt them. So I like these. I buy these all the time. And we got another one of these Tide Pod, heavy duty little Tide Pod things. I think I'm allergic to Tide. The last time I used one of these, I felt like my clothes were a little bit more itchy. So I'm not sure if that caused it or if it was something else. I live in Missouri, so you know, we have all the things, all the allergies here in Missouri. So it could just been, you know, something in the air or whatever that day. This is a 1-a-day natural fruit bites multivitamin for women. Here is a Sharpie S-Gel. Now the power of Sharpie in a gel pen. I actually bought these. These are really good pens, so that's nice that they included one in there. It's weird that they put it in this big old Ziploc bag just to give you the pen down there at the bottom. I don't know. Weird. This is a blue acai V8 Hydrate Natural Superior Hydration, 50% juice. It only has 45 calories in it, so that's good. My youngest child likes things like that. He's kind of cray-cray. This is Craisins Dry Cranberries, the original. Half a cup of fruit in a pouch. There's that, 110 calories. I'm not a big fan of cranberries unless it's Thanksgiving time and it comes in a jelly form. Here's a cute little kids marker. This is an orange, which one of my kids' favorite colors, orange. We got a sample of the Dove Deep Moisture Hydration. Is this shampoo? This is body wash, so that's nice. And then we have another one of these little fruity watermelon things. I do have to say that my kids didn't like that. I did get that in the last package, and my kids didn't like that. And then we have, what is this? Your avocado ripening bag. Weird. You know, that's funny that they put that in there. My dad used to always tell me that if you put your avocados, you buy them green and you put them in a paper bag and you set them inside of a drawer or on your counter, that they would ripen faster. So I always thought, I don't really eat avocados too much unless I'm making some guacamole, you know what I mean? But I always bought them ripe so I didn't have to mess with all this. But I'm glad to see that he was correct in assuming that that's what you do. And then of course they always give you this little thank you. I think I got more samples in this one than I did the last one, so that's nice. So they have for you here, well, not everything on this little piece of paper here is what's in this bag, but that's okay. But they give you this little sheet here so that if you like something, you can just scan it and add it to your cart. I'm telling you, I really enjoy the Walmart grocery pickup. Let me turn you guys around because I'm talking to you. I really like the Walmart grocery pickup. I started it as a way to get my groceries because I had to be tested for COVID, as you guys know. If you don't know, I work in healthcare, and anytime that the policy is at my job, anytime that we're exposed to COVID, we have to get tested. And that's happened to me twice now. Both times we got tested, we get the nasal swab, we also get antibodies, the blood work done to make sure we weren't exposed to COVID or have been exposed to COVID. We get both of them done. And so far, both times that I've been exposed, I've been tested, everything came back negative, which I knew that it would be because, I mean, we are using PPE in my job. So even though I was exposed to it, we are still protecting ourselves even through exposure. So unless I get exposed out somewhere on the street, there's nothing really for me, I don't think, to be worried about. And you know, I'm a pretty healthy gal. I don't take any medicine or anything like that. So I don't have any chronic illness. I don't have anything. So even though I do work in healthcare and the virus is, you know, a virus and it will spread and there is a great possibility that I could get it, I'm not fearful of it. I feel like my body can take it, you know, if I do get exposed to it, of course. So I'm not really concerned. I mean, I work in healthcare, so this is what we do. You know, we get exposed to flu all year, every year. You know, the flu kills 650,000 people every single year. So it's not, this is something to me that we deal with all the time. I've dealt with for 20 years. Viruses come, H1N1 comes, we get through it. It's just who we are. We have to take care of people, and it's our job to do that. So we protect ourselves the best that we can, but ultimately us healthcare workers are taking a risk by helping people that get sick. That is our job. That's what we were born to do, and that's what we'll always do. Yes, I do feel like I put my family at risk, but I've been putting my family at risk for 20 years. And I take the proper precautions to take care of myself and to do the things that I need to do so that my family is protected as they possibly can. So for all you healthcare workers out there, thank you so much for all your hard work. It really does mean the world to the rest of the world. We do live in a community where we don't have a lot of the spread. I think we have 4 active cases in the little town that I live in, and we've only had 20 cases from the time that it started until now. So because I live in a very rural area, we are able to contact, trace very well. And we know everybody. So we know, you know, I work in a doctor's office. There's about 4,900 people in the town that I live in, and we probably see 4,500 of them. So as soon as we have a result, we're immediately taking care of the problem. We are doing our own contact tracing with those patients, and we get right to the problem, put them in isolation, we go about our day. So fortunately, we are doing everything that we can on our end to protect our little community, and I feel like we are doing the best that we can. Every single person that's had it has come from outside of our town and brought it inward, but we are really doing the most here in my little hometown of doing everything we can to fight the virus. So all those you guys that were concerned for me, just know that we are very professional. We do what we need to do. We take care of people. This is our job. And don't worry, girl, I got this, okay? I got this. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was kind of a long ranty kind of video, but not ranty, but talky. It's a talky video, which is not something I tend to try to do when I'm doing my grocery haul videos, but I'm just in that kind of mood today, so that's what you guys get. I hope you guys out there stay safe, stay healthy. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you have been watching me, thank you so much for all your love and support. Thank you for the emails, thank you for the cards, thank you for all of it. I really do appreciate it. If you need to get a hold of me or want to follow me on other platforms, all of my information is in the description bar below. Go check it out. Description box below. Go check it out. We will see you guys next week for another grocery haul video. Bye guys.